Hello dear students, this is the second video of this week, class 8th, and in this video I will revise the following topics. I will do the revision of the following topics. First, introduction to networking. Then I will discuss classification of computer networks on the basis of topology. And third topic is network components. I will give a brief introduction about network hardware, transmission media, and network software. So let us start the first topic, introduction to networking. A computer network is a system of interconnected computers and peripheral devices that are linked in order to share resources such as printers, exchange files, and allow communications. Means whenever two or more computers are attached to each other, are interconnected to each other, they are said to be in a network. And why they are interconnected? For the exchange of files, for the sharing of resources, and for communication. Okay, you can see this is the picture of a computer network in which many devices are connected with each other. Not only computers, some hardware devices like printers, routers are also attached to it. Okay, now coming to advantages of a computer network. What are the advantages? The following advantages of a computer network are: first, ease of communication. You can have communications when two or more computers are connected in a network. Okay, nowadays you are using WhatsApp, you are using Facebook. That is what you are using internet, and internet is a type of network. Okay, so it is giving the advantage of ease of communication. Second one, sharing of hardware resources. Suppose many computers in a building are connected to each other and only one printer are there, so that printer can be shared among all the computers. That is known as sharing of hardware resources. Third one is sharing of software, and fourth one is data sharing. So in this, one computer is the server computer and there are four client computers, and one printer is connected with server computer, but the client, the users who is sitting on different computers, they can also take a printout of their page. Okay, now coming to the classification of computer networks. Computer networks can be classified computer networks can be classified based on the following criteria. First, on the area they are covering. Second, on the basis of their architecture. And third, on the basis of their topology. So there are three criteria. There are three criteria on which you can divide the computer networks. Now, you know very well that according to the area, it can be divided into PAN, personal area network, CAN, campus area network. It can be the example PAN. PAN can be the example. Suppose you have connected Bluetooth to your laptop. It can be the example of a PAN. Second is CAN. Campus area network can be found inside a college campus, inside a university. LAN, local area network, it can be found inside a building. Okay, MAN, metropolitan area network, means the network within a city. And WAN, wide area network, the network within a the network of different countries. When different countries are connected with each other, it can be the example of a WAN. Okay, so according to the area, it can be classified on the it can be classified in the following 5 types. Second, on the basis of architecture, their architecture, how they are configured, what type of hardware it is used, what type of software it is we have used in the uh, network, and how we have done the wiring. Okay, and how, what type of software it is used. So according to their architecture, it can be classified on the following two types: client and server network and peer-to-peer network. Now, classification of networks based on the basis of topology. We can classify the network as follows: bus topology, ring topology, star topology, mesh topology, and tree topology. Now here the word topology. What do you mean by topology? Topology refers to the layout pattern. It refers to the layout pattern in which the various computers are connected to one another. How they are connected to one another, it refers to the layout pattern. Okay, so first one is bus topology. In this bus topology, there is a single wire which runs from starting to the end. Okay, and a single cable called the backbone. This single cable is known as the backbone of the network. Okay, this is the figure of a bus topology in which all the different computers can be connected in this way. Okay, and if the backbone, if the main wire, the central wire breaks, the network also breaks. Okay, now coming to the ring topology. In the ring topology, all the computers and other devices are connected to each other in a closed circle, and there is no central server machine. Instead, each machine is connected to two other machines. You can see in this type of network, there is no server and each machine is connected to two other machines. There is no start point and there is no end point. And this network is in the form of a ring. That's why it is termed as ring topology. This type of topology is suitable for a small area. Okay. Now coming to the star topology. In a star topology, all the computers in the network are connected by cables to a central device known as the server. In the star topology, there will be a server which controls all the other clients. The server controls all the functions of the network. Any information which has to be transferred from one computer to another on the network, it has to pass through the server machine. Okay, you can see, suppose the central computer, the computer which is located at the center, it is server computer, and all other computers are client computers which is attached to the server computer, and server computer is controlling all the other participants computer, all the users. Okay, and if any computer has to send the data to another computer, the data must pass through the server computer. Okay, you can see this type of network combination is also an example of a star topology in which there is a central device hub which connects all the other computers or different devices. Now coming to mesh topology, a mesh network in which every device connects to every other device. It is known as full mesh. Means each computer is connected to every other computer. And however, the amount of cable required is very large. In this mesh topology, you have to invest a lots of money for their establishment. And a full mesh topology is very expensive to implement. It is very expensive to implement. And second point, partial mesh topology is implemented in which a computer is connected to a few other computers in the network. You can see this is the example of a mesh topology in which each and every computer is connected to other computers. Okay, this is the example of a full mesh. And partial mesh is also used. In partial mesh, all the computers are not attached with all other computers. Okay, So this type of topology requires a lots of money for the establishment. Okay. Now coming to the last one, that is tree topology. So tree topology integrate multiple star topologies together onto a bus. It means it is the combination of bus topology and a star topology. In its simplest form, only hub devices connect directly to the tree bus and each hub functions as the root of the tree devices. This kind of network allows for easy expansion of an existing network. It can be expanded very easily, but it is more difficult to configure and wire. As you can see, mesh topology is also very complicated. Tree topology is also very difficult to configure. Okay, this can be the example of a tree topology in which bus topology and star topology together, they are mixed together. Okay, the multiple star topologies, T topology integrate multiple star topology together onto a bus. You can see this picture and it will be clear to you that there is the central backbone of the network and many other devices are connected in the form of a star topology. At this segment 1, you can see this hub is connecting all the other computers in star topology. Again, at this point, this hub is again connecting all the other devices in the star topology. And at the left side, you can see this hub is also connecting many devices. So this is a combination of tree and a star topology. Sorry, the tree topology is the combination of a star and bus topology. Okay. And this type of topology is very useful for expanding the network, but it is very complicated to implement. It is very complicated to configure. So now students, you have understood about different topology. Okay, you have understood the classification of computers according to their topology. Now coming to network components, as you know that there are three basic components of a computer network, and these are known as building blocks. These components are network hardware, transmission media, and network software. So you are aware that network hardware means some cables, some types of NIC card, modems, routers, switches, hub. These all are network hardware. Transmission media means wires through which one computer can be connected to other computer, and there can be three types of wires. You can see there can be three types of wires. Actually, transmission media are consist of it can be categorized into two types: guided media and unguided media. Guided media means wired media, unguided media means wireless media. And in guided media, it is further divided into the wires. The cables are of three types. First one is twisted pair cable, second one is coaxial cable, and third one is fiber optic cables. Twisted pair cables, this is coaxial cable. It is very similar to your dish TV cable. And third one is fiber optic cables. So these all are the different types of wires which we have explained in the last class. And in unguided media means there are no wires installed. The data communication is predominantly sent by radio waves, microwaves, or satellites. No wire is required in this media. Means wireless media. Okay, so the data can be transmitted through satellites in the form of radio waves, Okay, or there can be a microwave tower which sends its signal to different locations, to different buildings or locations, and this is an example of a wireless media. And last one is the network software. Last component is network software, means network operating system is required, and we need to install a special network operating system to the server computer so that it can operate a network. And some popular network operating systems are Novell Network, Windows NT, Unix, Linux, CentOS, etc. Okay, so I hope you all have understood these topics. Let us see once again what you have discussed today, what we have discussed today. We have discussed the following topics, that is classification, introduction to networking, classification of computer networks on the basis of topology, and third, we have discussed about network components. So, okay, children, thanks for watching this video.